Praise God. The Lord's remembering us in grace includes all provision we require, but still He loves His people so much that He goes on to give rich promises. The Lord of God is unbelievable, amazing and unconditional. He is conscious of you, so He was with us for all these days of 2022 and we are into the end of this year. Yes. With no delays, let's meditate the promise verse for the month of December. The Lord has been mindful of us. He will bless the house of Israel. He will bless the house of Aaron. He is assuring you through His word this month that He is mindful of you. There are billions of people around you in the world, but still He cares for you specially. And our God is a busy God with all other creations depending on Him. Yet He always has time for you. And He is conscious that you are existing in His eyes. And that's why God is giving us a beautiful blessings for this month, that He has been mindful of us. He's going to be mindful of you, and that's how He's going to bless your house and He's going to bless you throughout this month. In view of God's handiwork and the limitedness of His creation, King David is awestruck by the Lord's concern for human being. He gave us the position to rule over the creation. Yes, my dear ones, in the mind and heart of God, you are His foremost concern. Even in your lowly state, God honors us greatly and He is deeply interested in us. It's a joyful thing to know that God is always mindful of us. God stands perpetually ready to interact with us at all the times in all the places. My dears, mindfulness of God does not just come naturally, but it must be practiced. And that's why God is reminding you at this last month of this year that yes, He is mindful of you, because when He is concerned about you, He is going to bless you with all the richness. One thing that I would like to ask you is, are you aware of God's presence in your life? The reality is, God is always with us to bless us, but we often don't recognize Him. In our everyday life, we see Him when we need. We always overlook His presence in the small details of life. My dear brothers and sisters, when I was young, I had a deep desire to get closer to God, because I was inspired by my Sunday class teacher. Whenever I come across the Bible verses like rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, I used to think about myself and how is that possible? It was like, how can I never stop praying? How can I always rejoice? Because there may be ups and downs in my life and I cannot thank God in all circumstances. I used to think about this and I was having so much in my mind, like I had to concentrate on my exam and so on. I was completely confused about this concept. And one fine day, I came across a verse through my Sunday class teacher which encouraged me that, and the verse was from Psalms 89 verse 15, that walk in the light of His presence. And my teacher also taught me a new song of this theme. It was like, walk in the light of His presence. And from that day on, I got a new experience. And I was like, this verse is the perfect answer for how I was longing for. And I would like to share the same with you this month, my dears. You are having a concerning Lord who is taking care of you and who is ready to bless you in and around of you. Simply acknowledge God's presence throughout the day, just praising Him and thanking Him for being with you. Realize that a concerning Lord is with you at every situations of your life. Yes, my dears, it seems like you are at a greater distance from God. Kindly live a conscious awareness of God's presence. Walk in the light of His presence. It will keep you away from sin. It will keep us sensitive. It will give us a security and it will make us strong. Yes, my dear ones, don't waste your time to understand all the ways of God. That will not help you out, because our God is perfect, He is wise and He knows how to bless us. Just believe that He is mindful. live with conscious awareness of God's presence, and experience the blessings and positive difference in your life, like how I received the positivity, and it is still having the impact in my spiritual life, my dear ones. That one single acknowledgement that I have gone through, walk in His presence. Yes, my dears, God has been with us through all the difficult situations of our life. Just imagine all the hardships and problems that you have faced all these months. And we are now towards the end. And even now, God is giving us an encouragement. He is giving us a word of encouragement that I am mindful of you and I know how to bless you. Just acknowledge His presence. Be conscious that He is concerned over you. My dears, I wish you all a very happy and prosperous Christmas. Have a blessed month. May God bless you all. Amen.